Coverage tonight on a Montgomery County dog breeder that sparked a nationwide campaign to have his animals taken away. Dozens of dogs were removed from Flat Creek Border Collies in Sprakers last year after investigators found they were left outside in sub-zero temperatures without proper shelter. Well, today our investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey went to check in on the situation and found at least another 10 dogs on that property. She joins us here now live in the studio with The Real Deal.
Yeah, I started receiving emails and Facebook messages from animal advocates who've been keeping a close eye on this breeder, wondering how he could still have animals on his property while facing criminal charges of animal cruelty and inappropriate shelter for dogs. Well, believe it or not, because his case is still pending, there are no rules, no laws, no agreements that say he can't.
It was the dead of winter, sub-zero temperatures with an even lower wind chill when dozens of dogs were seized from Flat Creek Border Collies and owner Herbert Weich. Investigators found the canines were kept outside 24/7 without proper shelter, many of them malnourished with severe injuries from the cold. For the last year, a rescue farm has been working to rehabilitate the dogs and find them homes. All the while, their former owner has been in and out of court. The Montgomery County District Attorney's office offered him a plea deal which would require Weich to stop breeding dogs. He turned it down and filed a motion to dismiss the charges against him. The court is still deciding. In the meantime, Weich now has at least 10 dogs, 5 border collies and 5 smaller breeds on his property. It appears a woman with the same last name living in the same home is breeding and selling dogs again as well, according to this posting on the site My Dog Breeders. Until the legal process works itself out, there's essentially nothing that can be done about it.
My responsibility is...
That's why the Montgomery County executive says he's working on legislation to strengthen rules for breeders and add a county cruelty investigator.
Would it prevent breeders like Herbert Weich from breeding again if he's convicted of a crime?
That's tough to say. It'll allow us to keep a much closer eye and I think a more informed approach as far as how we look at these things and what we do.
What do you want to say to some of the animal advocates who say Montgomery County isn't doing anything, the district attorney isn't doing anything, the AG isn't doing anything, this guy still has dogs on his property after having so many taken a year ago?
I'd say, come on in and talk to me. If you have some concerns that you feel are not getting responded to, we'd be happy to. Unfortunately, you can only do so much within the law.
Now, the Attorney General had a civil case against this breeder, but it was only to remove the last wave of dogs. There were no stipulations about whether Weich could own dogs in the future. The Montgomery County SPCA tells me while they've heard that there are some new dogs on the property, they do not currently have an open investigation into it. We, of course, will stay on top of all of this and keep you posted on any developments. Cody.
All right, Jen, thanks. New at 5 tonight, a former Glens Falls gym owner will spend up to 13 years in prison. Scott Rabbi learned his sentence today.